After concentrated rivalries between the two leading political parties, the Awami League and the BNP, intensified in Bangladesh, British journalist and visiting research fellow at the Institute of Commonwealth Studies, Francis Harrison, hoped for free and fair elections in the country. Harrison highlighted the unpredictability of Bangladesh politics.
I think what's so fascinating about Bangladeshi politics at the moment is the unpredictability. It's really high stakes. There's everything, it's win or lose, everything to play for the political parties and for the democratic process and the system to work, with all its flaws. There needs to be elections. There need to be elections that are credible and free and fair and that people participate in.
Harrison expressed serious concern over the attacks on minorities, which might take place if elections were held.
A huge spate, really, of attacks on Hindus in February in the wake of one of the verdicts in the war crimes trial. And I think that's something to look for in terms of the elections. If they go ahead, then attacks on minorities probably will be something that may happen again and are a serious concern.
He also said that the Islamic parties were quite active at the grassroots level and the political parties had failed to deliver on all sorts of issues.
I think the failure of the main political parties to deliver on all sorts of issues, the fact that they spend a lot of time attacking each other, there's quite a high degree of corruption, there's a disappointment and disillusionment with mainstream politicians and their representativeness of the grassroots. Obviously, that pushes people into looking for something else, and for some people that's looking for a more Islamic identity as a Bangladeshi. And the Islamic parties are playing a very slow, long waiting game. They're not bothered about whether they have a prime minister or they win the elections so much. They win the same sort of general vote block each time, but they are doing a lot of outreach work.
The clash of ideologies between the two major political parties, the Awami League and the BNP, locked in decades of mutual distrust, are exploiting the tension between secularists and Islamists ahead of elections that are due by next January.